Pisces. Let's get into a reading. So there's been a few things happening before I start this reading. If you need anything, check out the comments section. I've got personal readings, my website, a tarot course, which is on sale, and I need to take that off. So if you want it, now's your last chance. Patreon get to see these first. They also get extended. Okay. So when I first went to go do this reading, I got cold, like cold chills, cold. Brushed that off, kept about my business. Well, as soon as I sat down, I felt like I had been outside by the pool for 4 hours. I had like this wave of heat. And I was thinking to myself, someone gave you mixed signals. Someone was acting hot and cold. And I can't make this up. As soon as I went to go start this reading, they've been sending you mixed signals. It's right here on the bottom. So I do feel like the energy I'm going to be bringing in today is someone that you don't have in your life. This person could keep a close eye on you though if they're able, because that's their way to feel close to you. So this person, one of their red flags was that they were hot and cold. 1 minute they liked you, the next minute they didn't. 1 minute they would talk to you, the next minute they would ignore you. There was some sort of hot and cold energy here with this person. I'm hearing the song We Can't Be Friends. I don't know who sings it. Okay, so why is this coming out today? Why do you need to know that this person's keeping a close eye on you? Because they want to feel close to you. Because they feel the lack of movement forward. For some of you, this could be someone who's not moving on. 5 of Pentacles on the bottom, missing you, yearning for you, craving you, feeling left out, feeling alone. It isn't until someone is fully gone that you understand the place that they had in your life. Let's use this for an example. You don't understand to the magnitude how much you love that dog, that cat, that animal you got until it's no longer there. Same for a family member, same for a friend. Sometimes in life that will happen, and it isn't death that brings it. That's what I'm getting here. You're alive, they're alive. But they are recognizing that there's not been movement forward here, and it's kind of gnawing at them. It's eating at them. For some of you, this is someone who thought you were going to get stuck in discontentment or some sense of boredom, but instead you've gotten over it, and they see you as someone who's transformed. You've allowed the pain to turn you into something beautiful. You allowed the pain to turn into power. This person right now is filling a void, and they're recognizing that this is something they've never experienced before. This person's saying, you know, I knew beforehand that you were different, unique, special. But what I didn't know is that when you and me separated, or you and me no longer wanted to be friends or lovers or even around each other at all, that would bring in a new sense of an awareness around you, around me, around who I am, around who you are. And why is this bothering me so bad? Why is it bothering me that I once was hot and cold, push and pull, but now that that's no longer a possibility, I'm feeling it more than ever? And I think for a lot of you, it's because this person did want some sense of movement forward. But, you know, with the Chariot, not all characters, let's use that, not everyone in this reading is going to be able to be the version of themselves that they need to be to move forward. So maybe for some of you, this person had some sort of growing, expanding, recognition they needed to do. And until they were willing to do that, it could have hindered movement forward. How do they view you? 5 of Swords. As someone who is at a place in your life where you're doing what you need to do, you're protecting yourself, They could view you with the moon as someone that they can't figure out. They don't know what you're up to. They don't know what you're investing in. They feel like you could be, there's two sides of them. There's a side of them that's like, you're waiting on me. And then there's a side of them that's like, I don't know if you're waiting on me though. I feel like you might be planning for your future. I don't know what to believe. Why? Because you're out there going after what you want. You're protecting yourself. So much so that this person can even feel that you might step on their toes to protect yourself. They could also feel like with the moon, again, feeling pulled to you, feeling called to you, but feeling like they can't figure out what you're up to, what you're doing. Yeah. Okay, so they view you as someone who had to look through maybe an illusion, confusion, or you had to look through the darkness to find the light that you could. So for a lot of you, this person's like, oh yeah, I know who that is. That person had to have the ability to look through the darkness and go, this is what the light is showing me, and this is what the light is shining on, and this is what it's saying, which means I need to take action to protect myself because something here is not balanced. Something here is not healing. If anything, it's doing the complete opposite. It's showing me how much I'm not healed, but actually adding more burdens on as well. Like, not only am I not as healed as much as I want to be, but now we got more to heal from. That could have been your energy, and this person could recognize that the reason you had to do that is because you wanted things to be fair. You wanted things to be right. And you can't beg someone to make something fair. You can't beg someone to make something right. You can simply give them the space or the ability to do it, and that'll show you what they want to do. Yeah. They could be recognizing, for some of you, they see you as someone who's given up and someone who kind of doesn't even want this back because you now see it in different eyes. Now, I don't know if that's the truth, but that's how they're viewing you. You're not heartbroken. You're not disappointed. You're making sure that you're not... It's like you're not rubbing your happiness in their face, but you're also not being secretive about the things that you're achieving or going after. It might be a little harder for this person to find things out though. So let's say that you guys used to hang out with the same friends. I see an energy here of you maybe distancing yourself from those friends. There's definite an energy of where I used to maybe be able to find information, I can't, and that's just showing me again, that not only do you think that this is unbalanced, but you don't want nothing to do with that. And you feel that that's your justice. You feel that your justice and your fairness in this whole situation is to change and transform something. And it's an energy of, if you won't, I will. If you won't make a choice, I'll make a choice. If you won't say if you want it or you don't, I'll make the choice. And guess what? We don't want it. I don't want it anymore. That's going to be some of your guys' energy. How do they feel about, I guess, this awareness around you? I don't know if this is necessarily reality. They feel that they want to take some sort of leap or a risk. This could also be something that they're doing a lot of self-reflection on. So whoever this is that's feeling a void, I'm hearing that song, Without You. Something about bleeding internally, left here without you. So right now what they're doing is they're doing a lot of self-reflection on what strength and courage they have, what strength and courage they need. This person's focus, or what they're thinking a lot about, is the fact that they want to take a leap or a risk. This leap or risk could be something that they've never done before. This could be a way that they're showing up in life that is not what maybe others expect from them or what others are used to. This could also be something here about this person healing, not only healing internally, but then wanting to turn around and heal this. I'm seeing the name Ben. This person's recognizing that you've helped them grow and expand, and you've helped them grow and expand, and you've helped them see things differently. You've helped them see themselves differently, this situation differently. This person could be having a lot of sadness and disappointments. This could be someone who has a lot of regrets and isn't wanting to have any more regrets, but they know in order to do that, they're going to have strength and courage. Okay, well, if I don't want to have any more regrets, then I need to do what? I need to show up in a way that's different, which means I'm going to have to show up different. I'm going to have to stay dedicated to that. I'm going to have to make sure that I'm keeping myself accountable when I'm wanting to sabotage or lie to myself. I'm also going to have to make sure that I have the strength and the courage to maybe continue to fight for something when I think I shouldn't have to fight for it anymore. Why are they now feeling such a void? There could be something here where this person's been putting a lot of effort, time, and dedication into things, and it's leading to more confusion. So it's kind of an energy of like, you know, the people who will say, well, I'm fulfilled in my career. My career fulfills me. But then when they get to like 35, 45, 55, they might make comments around how they have felt fulfilled, don't get them wrong, but then they still question, well, what if I would have put effort into this? I wonder what my life would look like. This person could have been at a place where they were really dedicated to something or multiple things. And now that they're at this place, they're kind of taking a moment and going, wait, I'm a little confused. Why have I been so dedicated to this? Is it because I have a point to prove? Is it because my self-worth is wrapped up in this, whether it's money or a person, whatever that looks like? And I think this person needed to take a moment where they were kind of stuck, so to speak, so they could change their perspective on what was taking place. For some of you, this is going to be someone coming back where a final decision is going to have to be made. Do you guys want this or do you not? Do you want to heal this or do you not? Do you think that you can heal this? I'm asking a little bit more on why now. This person could also be recognizing that their dedication is not as long lasting as they want it to be, as they would prefer it to be. And now they could be questioning, again, this could be someone as simple as, I'm feeling called to give my career my everything. But then they might look around and go, wait, it's been 5 years. I don't got any children. I don't got a spouse. Yeah, I got a nice car. I be driving a Mercedes. I bought me a house. But when I look around at my family, my friends, people that are around me, I'm like, wait a second. I feel like I might be missing something. Why did I think that this was so fulfilling? That could be someone's energy here, and someone could be looking at their choices and how they thought it was going to pay off, how they thought, well, if I stay dedicated to that, if I keep watering that, surely it's going to fulfill everything I want it to fulfill. I mean, sure, but realistically, a job is not a child. You're going to get different emotion and different love from a child than you would a job. They're going to feed a different part of you. And I think this person was maybe looking at something and thinking that it was going to fulfill every need, every urge, every want, and they would never want for anything. And I think this person's now going, wait, that's actually not the case. I'm actually wanting for something. I'm wanting to put effort and dedication in, but I want to do it differently because the way that things have been paying off to me or for me isn't exactly the way that I want it to be. It doesn't feel the way I thought it was going to feel. It's just short-term fulfillment. Okay, this was fun. Next, I need to achieve something next, instead of being able to just kind of soak up in it. This person could be coming back because they're a little possessive over you. So for some of you, this person could not want you to move on. So why are they so possessive over you? This makes no sense. I'm asking, why are they possessive over you? And it's talking about blockages. It's talking about not making choices that need to be made and having like a very guarded, standoffish energy. For For some of you, I'm going to be honest with you. This person might not want you to have friends. If you're a male, this person does not want you to have female friends and vice versa. This person could be possessive over you to a place, to a standpoint that's not necessarily the healthiest. That could be something that they've been trying to work out and manage. But I think what they're not saying is that the reason that's been mellow yellow is because they've not been around you. So if this person has a tendency to get possessive over you or act a certain way where they act out of character, I feel like this person could try to protect you from people. They see that as protecting you from things. You see that as them being controlling or possessive, which is true. But in their mind, they feel that maybe they're not that toxic version of themselves anymore. That maybe, just maybe, that part of them can't be triggered. I'm hearing the song Love Me, Say That You Love Me. See, that's what I'm saying. This whole reading has been about how this person needs to know how you feel, what you want. Love me, tell me that you love me. I want to know that you're mine. What happens when you're possessive over something? You would fight for it. You would hurt for it. I mean, children, your favorite football, baseball, your favorite purse. What are you going to do if someone just tries to snatch up and take it like it ain't yours? That's this person's energy. But I think something here that this person's not recognizing is the reason that they think that they're not this version of themselves anymore is because they've not been around you, or this part of them's not been triggered lately. But I'm seeing that that could still be a problem in the future. Just to let you know. Again, judgment. As I'm saying, that could be a problem again in the future. Something coming back just like it did. In divine timing. So be careful of allowing this person back in and them saying they're going to make changes, acting like they're going to make changes, future faking. Yeah, well, when we build this life together, this is what we're going to have. But you never really see action. You never really see consistency. A man or a woman can tell you they want to marry you, they want to have your children, you're the love of their life. Does their action match that though? Because if you're the love of their life, they're going to treat you that way. If they want you to be the parent of their child, guess what? They're going to treat you that way, okay? I feel like this person could want you to be almost so insanely in love with them that it's not really healthy for you, and this relationship is very unbalanced. I'm going to be honest with you. For some of you, they don't like the way that they're feeling. They don't like feeling this void. They don't like feeling that you're at a place where you kind of have an upper hand. You've got things going on that they don't know about. You see that this isn't balanced. But now that they're kind of questioning their life, they feel like this would be the perfect opportunity to kind of come back in because they feel bad about what happened, but they also want to feel close to you. They want to feel and they want to have you attached to them the way that you used to be, but they also don't want to put in action to get that version of you. I'm also seeing that if you're not careful, this relationship's going to be able to get unbalanced very, very, very quickly. And then this person's going to take a few steps back. So if there's been problems in this relationship of them being hot and cold, possessive over you, controlling, defensive and guarded, and acting like nothing needs to be talked about, nothing needs to be overcome, recognize that that is something that's going to continue to come up because that's a lesson inside of this person that they have to learn. So I do think that there's a toxic side of this person that you have the ability to bring out. I think they're kind of addicted to you, but also, I'm hearing I'm so addicted to all the things you do. Okay, come back. But I also think it's a little bit of energy of like, I love the way you make me feel, but I also hate the way you make me feel. I don't know how to feel. For some of you, this is going to be a relationship that's just going to be passionate, sexual. They're going to see you as someone special, different, and unique. And again, you're going to help grow them and expand them, but you're also going to help them see the worst versions of themselves. The version of them where they want to control this. They want to control you. They want to be able to possess you like you're a car. You're not a car. They can't own you. Man. What is the self-reflection this person's doing around lack of a cycle being completed? Yeah, this person's going to come in and they're going to maybe have some sort of conversation with you around the fact that they want collaboration. I'm going to be honest with you. This person's feeling a void. They don't want you to close the door completely because they feel like you're closing the door completely. So this person's going to maybe reach out, see how you've been, send you a friend request. Something's going to end up taking place where they're going to want to be friends or they're going to want to do some sort of small teamwork or collaboration. If you're not careful, this person's going to waste your time. You're going to notice there's going to be another toxic side of this person coming out. They're going to want to be your friend. I'm hearing that song, Tell Me Again, Lovers and Friends. I think you guys are going to get in that gray area if you're not careful. Emperor just come out in the reverse. That's not a good energy. That's someone who's very controlling. That's someone who's very ego driven. That is someone who would want to come in just to see if they can have you again. And if you reject them, that's not the reality. They're going to go around telling everyone, yeah, well, I was going to meet up with so-and-so, but I didn't because he or her is a hoe, so I didn't meet up with them. That's not necessarily the truth. You might have blocked them, deleted them, ignored them, but this person, their ego is the main factor in this relationship. I think what's happening here is that you're crumbling a foundation that this person's used to, and it's around love and self-love. That's what I'm saying here. This person's needing to expand on a different level when it has to do with love and communication. There's two cards here. I regret not seeing your worth. I regret not seeing your worth. Someone could be regretting not seeing your worth. Now, those cards are not the same. There's a little bit more on that other one. The other one said, I regret not seeing your worth when I had the chance. Oh, this person could have a lot that they want to say to you. This person could be scared of being rejected by you. The moment I met you, I knew that you were the person that I had been praying for. This person could even recognize that you're some sense of justice, that you are a lot alike. You're a lot like them, is how they feel. This person tends to keep things to themselves, how they feel, what they're thinking, their actions. You're my weakness. I've never told you how much power you have over me. Again, that's that possessiveness. I don't really want it right now because I ain't ready. I might not be the version of me I need to be, but you sure as hell ain't having it. That's this person's energy. Okay, let's wrap this up and I'm going to jump into an extended. So why is this coming out? What do you need to know about this person? You need to know that this person is doing a lot of self-reflection around the fact that they want to have a conversation with you. They could even be doing self-reflection around how you make them feel. So they see you as some sense of emotional fulfillment. For some of you, this is a relationship that's struggle love. You guys love each other the only way you know how. They only know how to love that way. They only know how to be possessive and overly controlling and rigid with their emotions and hot and cold. This person loves you the only way that they know how. You have to decide whether or not that's going to be enough. They're doing self-reflection around the fact that they want to have a conversation about maybe a cycle not being completed. Is this past, present, or future? This person's asking themselves, are they ready? Are they ready for a major change? Feeling like you're kind of bending their hand to get your way. That could also be the Five of Swords. This person could feel like you're at a place where you're kind of being in a way where it's like, give me my way or get the hell out of my way. And this person could be like, yeah, I mean, I understand why you're acting like that, but it is a little unfair. I don't necessarily know if it is though, because what I'm seeing is that this person could be procrastinating and filling themselves with illusion or confusion to keep themselves stuck or to give themselves more time, mainly because they're unsure if they're ready for a cycle to be completed. They could feel that there's a lot of about them that you don't know, a lot about them that you can't see. And if you guys really go into some sort of change or transformation, you're going to see it then. They also feel like you might give a message of truth or a message of bad news. They feel like the message of bad news would be like, hey, listen, I don't see you as marriage material. I moved on and you're not it. I can't commit to you. They feel like you won't accept any sense of olive branch, offer, communication, or love that they bring to the table. I don't know if that's true. I feel like that could be them overthinking just because there's a lot of swords. It's like good cards, swords. That's thinking. And that can sometimes be overthinking. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into the extended. I just kind of want to see, I don't know what I'm going to see. I'm going to see something. So let's get into the extended. If you want it, you can find it on Patreon. There's bonus readings, things like that on there. Make sure you read the membership you're joining. And you can find it individually on Gumroad. If not, I'll see you tomorrow.